I'm doing it for my daughter.
Man, he's making fun of my name. Like, no, it's fun. I think finding I think with all these tragedies, the only fun thing I can do to alleviate the pain that I feel is to take a very autistic aunt glean from the entire situation. Like, why were they outside without their jackets?
Yeah.
First of all, is it warm down there in Texas?
It was St. Patrick's Day. Why did he do that?
It was 30 degrees up here today. Are you saying they're walking around in shorts and a t-shirt? Down there in Texas? We gotta go to Texas. It's freezing up here. That's what I'm gonna start doing.
That's what you gotta do.
Just knock him right off the fucking topic.
Let's go to Dad wants me to go on meds. Fuck is this? Sam, I'm really fucked up right now. 3-hour-long argument/lecture with my dad about how I don't give people chances anymore. And I let out to him that I think most everyone is the same personality-wise, and that I've almost given up on women, not because I can't get laid, but because I've grown to hate how all girls my age seem to be dumbass whores who like the same shit and have the same opinions. He said to stop judging everyone, but I don't want to. I'm literally always proven right by my initial judgments, and it's made me hate this world. For the longest time, I truly tried not to judge people on first glance, but after about 4 years of doing that, I gave up because I was sick of pretending to myself that don't always act like that those Marvel guys don't all act the same and whatnot. He wants me to get on medication and become some sort of numb, plastic, regular, happy person. And while I admit I'm not happy, I think meds will really fuck up my 22-year-old mind. You're correct. I said to him that if he were the same age as me right now, he would be the same as I am, but he lied and said that he wouldn't even blah, blah, blah. I've never had a disaster like this before, blah, blah, blah. Should I actually get on meds? No, you shouldn't. Okay. No, you can't medicate yourself. It's a really bad idea. The medication stuff, there's super rare instances where that type of thing is needed. And most of the time you need to get sunlight. You need to get physically active. You need to change your mental and clean up your act. Put a jacket on if it's cold outside. Okay? It's freezing.
If it's cold. It's freezing.
It's freezing and you're wearing shorts? What is wrong with you?
Put some sweatpants on.
You're wearing socks and sandals?
I don't know. That's that pigeonholing thing that happens when you're like 22 to 24.
It's the autistic mind. You want things to be logical. You want things to fit in containers and be easily categorizable and to work well. You want puzzle pieces to fit together, and that's really not the way anything is. This goes back to my own experience. I thought I was the best artist. I thought that I was going to be making millions of dollars and being lauded for my art, for my illustration or whatever, and finding out that success in any arena, whatever it is largely about how well you play with others, how well socialized you are. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you have to swallow the pill. But the good news is if you're humorous at elaborating your hatred upon people, even if it's that bad.
I don't think this guy's humorous about elaborating his hatred upon people.
Well, he wrote a fucking letter. I mean, I think in public that kid would probably go have a beer somewhere and be like, yeah, look at this total tramp right here. God, I'd love to fucking puke on her on demand and hit her with a wine bottle. But like, he could. And there's our people that'll be like, yeah, man, I hate that. Wow, that's a really bitter hate.
I feel like this is like a super common idea that people have. Where it's like everybody's stupid. Everybody's so stupid.
Yeah.
And it's like the thing I said about NFTs. Like you don't get a prize for being right. Like if I wanted to be a hater and be on Twitter and be like, these NFTs are shit. This art is shit. They suck. You don't get money. You don't get a prize for that. You don't get rewarded for that in any way. Like being a misanthrope. First of all, it's overly simplistic. Like it's you want you're deliberately throwing away the small fragments of salvageable good in people and in scenarios because it's easy to do so. It's easy to be like, to look at the 95% of stuff that sucks and ignore the 5% and have your sort of your worldview and everything be based on the 95% of like garbage that's out there, like mediocrity. And I think it's a mistake to do that. It's also a mistake to argue with your father, like pretending like your dad is a real person and not a collection of like broken record things that he's been saying for 50 years. You can't argue with your parents. All this shit of like thinking that your parents are a sounding board for the stuff that you read on 4chan. Like it doesn't work.
That's like asking your socks for tax advice.
Yeah, exactly. Like that goes, and that's like this type of thing.
You're right.
This type of thing right here, like I can't get laid because these fucking whores. There's whores everywhere. Like, yeah, there's whores everywhere, and then there's like one good girl that you can find, that you'll eventually find if you chill out and you make yourself attractive to the opposite sex. What's your appeal? What's attractive about this kid? Okay, let's go on a date. Okay, you're the hottest girl ever. Okay, I'm this kid.
Hey, how are you, Sammy?
I just hate these people. Yeah. This guy over here, he doesn't know anything about cryptocurrency.
Oh, you should learn about the cryptocurrency. It's very important.
My point is like the
I'm cool though, right? You said I'm cool.
So, look, when you're young, you think that you are above all the people who are fucking up. And what's really important to focus on is that you don't fuck up. And the rest of the stuff is noise that you have to tune out. That's all I'll say. That's pretty cool. Black people, when they do, this is a thing, they do cartoons like this, and they always have, the name is always some shit that's like impossible to remember. Like even if they're good. There's one that's so good that I remember the name. It's Dr. Smooth. Can you go to YouTube? This is one of my favorite videos of all time. Like top 10 for sure. The Rude Awakening of Optimus Prime.
Oh, yes, I do remember this. This was mad funny.
Remember, like, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch? I don't know if that was the same guy, but these guys, it's always like fucking J-Mad Comics.
Yeah.
Like shit that's like, you'll never remember it.
Right.
You brought me back to life?
It was an accident.
I thank you. Where's Ratchet?
He's gone, Prime. We've got big problems. These spores are infecting everybody. They're making them destroy each other.
It seems we're in worse shape than I thought, Autobots. Who do we have left?
Wheelie say, I help you today.
Who the fuck is this Autobot?
Wheelie's my name. Wanna play a game?
No.
Prime, Willie's been helping us out for a little while now.
Vector Sigma.
We use him as a decoy a lot.
He can stay and guard the base. Who else do we have?
Hey Optimus, it's me, Blur. It's so great that you're
Oh, shit.
This brought you back to life. Now we have a chance against the Decepticon. We never
Shut
had a
up,
chance.
Blur.
Yo, this is
In this mess now, would we?
no, we wouldn't, Optimus, sir.
The best you can do is bring me back to life to fix your problems. It's probably the best move as leader that you've ever made.
I'm sorry I couldn't be the leader that you were.
I love that video because it's like there are things you can think about a little more deeply, like the getting involuntarily getting yourself a bad nickname.
Yes.
and like Optimus Prime goes, ah ha ha, and that's what you'll be from now on, Cup. Shit piece. And the fucking line, the only thing you could do is bring me back to life to fix your problems. It's probably the best move as leader that you've ever made.
It's really well done. It is nice. That's fucking.
That's just, I don't know how good that actually is, but that's one of those. That's one of those videos that I just love. I've rewatched that 100 times.